The agricultural sector remains a mainstay across East African countries. However, it's characterized by significant untapped potential. Access to markets for smallholder farmers remains among the top priority challenges limiting commercialization of the sector.
We never had really a sustainable market.
We have a store that is a capacity of 300 metric tons, but we could just bulk 50 metric tons. Farmers wanted immediate cash, which we never had as cooperative.
Initially, when the project was conceived, there was an argument that this is a mandate of the Ministry of Agriculture, but we realized that we need to collaborate and work together. And the strategy is to break those silos where we can all come together and plan for a similar goal.
We are a bit constrained in terms of knowledge and expertise in that field. We try to look at collaborators that we can work with. So in 2018, that's when we had an engagement and started working with Kilimo Trust under the REACTSII program.
Regional East African Community Trade in Staples, REACTSII project, implemented by Kilimo Trust and funded by Alliance for a Green Revolution in Africa, AGRA, was conceived to address some of the identified underlying issues limiting farmers from taking advantage of national and regional market opportunities. The project was implemented for 3 years, having started in April 2018 and ended in March 2021, targeting maize and beans value chains in selected districts in Uganda. The REACTSII project was implemented using a facilitative Kilimo Trust Consortium approach to value chain development. The model is centered around market off-takers and aggregators as anchor partners to provide a market pull and crowding in of necessary and sufficient partners to develop market systems. To improve efficiency, REACTSII project integrated village agent model into the consortium approach, which increased participation of youth and women along different value chains.
Because of REACTSII project, they have supported me capacity building, cost sharing basis on some of the equipment like spray pumps.
Kilimo Trust assisted us also to visit Kenya, where we interacted with the buyers of the produce from Uganda, and we also got to understand what actually they were expecting regarding the quality.
Batuyambako munaddala nga batuyunga ku makampani agatuuse ebikozesebwa mu nnimiro agali genuine twasobola tufunayo ebijimusa tani 208.
Kilimo Trust put much emphasis on quality. They trained us, we had exchange visits to other developed cooperatives. They told us how we can do the business, whereby we should not keep on bulking, bulk for more than 3 months. We should at least buy and sell in order to avoid the loss that we could meet in the previous time.
They supported us in sourcing and also looking at partners that we could work with.
Waliwo obwetaavu obw'abalimi nga tebamanyi, abalimi nga balina obukalubirivu okujja okugula ebyuma, oluusi nga ssente tebalina. Kati Kilimo n'ebanga yannyamba okungata ku balimi abaali tebamanyi.
The initiative was started when we got an exposure visit that was funded by Kilimo Trust to Kenya. We wanted to explore opportunities in Kenya, so we went and visited different millers in Kenya, and we realized that there was a business opportunity to supply them, but they needed an organized system that can process and export to them the clean maize and beans. So we came back and formed an association. We realized that no single cooperative would manage to export and meet the volumes that we had needed that side. So it was required that we join synergy and make an association where we can aggregate the demand and then divide it to the different cooperatives and be in a position now to supply.
Through REACTSII project, several achievements have been registered. Here are some of REACTSII impacts.
And the money I get, I invest it in other projects like the goat project. And the Pigare project?
Now that I have 4 sellers, they have helped most of the youth around here are employed and they are earning at least per season. I have managed to give 16 youths to work on those sellers during sharing services, and actually approximately each can earn like 750,000 in like 8 weeks. I can earn at least 10 million net from those sellers, which has helped me to boost the education of my children. They are in boarding schools. I have invested some in buying some houses. For example, I bought the house in Uganda, and actually they have also helped me to boost on my business, the capital of the agro input shops.
Nsobodde okugula epoloti mwenzimbye amaka gange, nsobodde okutandikawo edduuka erya farm supply ate nga liri ku level ya wholesale, kuba kati nsobola okusuubuza naye nnyo ba village agents be bakasitoma bange abakulu. Ekirala kye nsobodde okwekolerawo kwe kusobola okugula ebyuma ebikola ku post harvest handling, nayo binyamba okuleeta kasente. Kati kino bwe nkicomputinga ne nkiza mu ssente, ndabira ddala nga bwe ngatta enfuna yange yonna ku nkomerero y'omwezi nsobola okufuna $1,445,000.
We were starting from zero. And out of this partnership, we've been able to bring 4 new partners. That is the SMEs and also the produce organizations on board. Out of which we've been able to disburse close to 1 billion Uganda shillings in portfolio. Through these partners that we've engaged, we've managed to reach out indirectly to over 3,152 smallholder farmers.
Because of the fertilizers we received, we are able to have high yields. We've increased from the 50 metric tons we could bulk within one season to over 1,300 metric tons so far that we've given out to the Kenyans.
In the period of now 8 months, from June to date, we have managed to export 15,000 tons in total of grain that we have supplied to the Kenyan side. We also managed to secure a memorandum of understanding with the Agro-Processors Association of Kenya that we send them clean maize.
First of all, the hope we've given the farmers that they can export. To me, this is very good. But we've also given them the hope that the cooperatives can still work and they can work very well. And we've given them the hope that there are institutions like Kilimo which can support them to grow.
This type of the maize is different from the other one which we get from these other traders. We've managed to come from 5 million kilograms per year from 2018, since we began with Kilimo Trust, to 7 million per year. By then, we are employing 63 employees, but now there are 85 employees.
We also need to invest more in exposure visits and information flow, because that has been the game changer to registering trade within this project. But most importantly, we need to invest more in farmer organization professionalization, because without strong institutions, we will not be able to satisfy these markets.
Our Alliance for a Green Revolution in Africa, AGRA, was very happy to award a grant to Kilimo Trust to handle this issue, and we are very glad that Kilimo Trust has made huge strides in this aspect.